Yo, what's good, everyone? It's Big Mac Gaming, aka the Hardcore Master, and I'm back with another video. Hey, y'all, today I'm going to be talking about some Elden Ring. That feels so weird to say. But before we get into that, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy what you see. Now, y'all see the title? Now, yes, I tried Elden Ring and I refunded it. Now, the reason I'm inspired to make this video, despite me not owning the game anymore, is because apparently people have been complaining and going around and saying that Elden Ring is too hard. Now, like I said, I tried the game, I refunded it within 70 minutes, thanks to Steam. But now, do I think that Elden Ring is too hard? Absolutely not. And anyone who's going around saying that is absolutely fucking insane. All right? Now, I'm not gonna sit here and cap and lie. I came into the hype, not gonna lie. There I was, minding my own business. Shout out to the homie Arlo. I was watching this video, and just my self feed, it just showed up Elden Ring, a review. I was like, this game looks pretty interesting. Let me see what it's about. And basically, he went in there and he just said his thing. Said that it was a Souls-like game and it's open world. Keyword open world. That caught my eye. And basically, open world means that you could go wherever you want and you could come back and face bosses whenever you could. And that piqued my interest. And I was watching the gameplay and the horse and the sword and the lock on, everything was so nice. I was like, I gotta fucking try this game. Then he said, that's extremely hard. And me, knowing the kind of guy I am, and with the past history on this channel, with many, many times of proven examples of this. Goodbye. I'm gonna control this fucking game. I'm gonna control this fucking video. The game's hard. My patience is not that high. All right, I'm not gonna sit there and smile and be happy and, you know, happy-go-lucky to go back in and get destroyed again by a boss over and over. And I was like, but the open world, everything looks so nice. But the hype was just too much. Even my IRL homies were hyping it up and even caved and bought the game. So I caved. I did it, and here we are. I should address this way earlier. Well, I know people are gonna see the gameplay and say, whoa, if you refunded it within 70 minutes, whose gameplay is that? It's my homies. Appreciate that, shout out to the homie. But Elden Ring, the game itself, despite me not having the patience and being a rage king that I am, from what I've seen and played, I have nothing but positive and good things to say. Like I said, the graphics, I could have played it on my PS5 in 4K, but I decided to play it on my PC in 1440, 165 hertz. It was great. The combat is amazing. Now, I've been saying this, I have been trying to replicate my Skyrim. Yeah.
Decade-old game, by the way.
Yeah, replicate my Skyrim with Dark Souls UI, Dark Souls weapons mods, Dark Souls combat mods, Dark Souls health bars. It's crazy. But the reason I'm doing it in Skyrim is because at least in Skyrim, I can sit there for hours and have fun and have patience and play casually leaning back in my chair. You know what I'm saying? And this takes me back to the original point. Second reason I wanted to make this video. Let me address the people who are saying that this game is too hard. All right, like I said, nothing but positive things to say about this game. But despite that, even I knew what I was getting myself into. That being, even though some people in their reviews, multiple other YouTubers kept saying, oh,
it's a perfect Souls game to get started, to get into Souls games. It's not as hard as Dark Souls.
Which is true, but still, if you're one of those people like me, you gotta know your personnel. You gotta know what games are for you and what games are not for you. And me, not being able to beat that first enemy, I knew immediately. I was like, hey, it's only been an hour. I'm barely already getting irritated. At this point, it only been only 10 minutes of me dying straight. I was just trying to go back and get my souls. I was trying to sneak past the dude. Now I find out you're supposed to sneak past the horse guy. I didn't know that, but I know that now. I couldn't sneak past him because he took my souls. And I tried to get one back, trying to get my souls. So I was a re-engaged loop with me trying to get in battle so I could lose all my shit. But I digress. It was only an hour of me playing and I was already getting irritated as I see one of my friends hop on Elden Ring right now. But I knew I said to myself, it's only been an hour. This shit ain't gonna get easier. I know my patience, that if I continue playing at this rate, my keyboard, the desk, the controller, my whole setup ain't gonna survive. So I refunded it. Steam came through within 2 hours, got my money back. It was fantastic. But to these people that are saying it's too hard, don't try to sit there and ruin the fun for other people. Although, let me say this, I don't understand the fun. And like I said, in dying over and over, getting your ass kicked in a hard ass game. But I guess, supposedly they say the challenge is satisfying once you finally beat the boss, which I understand. That doesn't mean these motherfuckers who can't beat the bosses, or in my case are bad at the game, get to say, oh, we should ruin the whole style of the game because we suck at the game. No, in that case, just do what I've been doing for the past 10 years, or almost 20 years now, and just don't play the Souls games. Go play NBA 2K, go play Call of Duty, go play Fortnite, go play Grounded, go play, I almost said EA games. Fucking go play those even. Not not Battlefield. But yeah, basically play any other game and know your personnel, and don't try to sit in there and try to say these Souls games are way too hard, especially if you didn't do your research prior to even getting Elden Ring. All right, even if you did do your research and knew it was a hard game and still came to the conclusion that you still wanted to play it, despite it being open world and all that, and you played it and didn't refund it and you're still complaining, at that point, you have no right to complain. At that point, you're just asking for it. So long story short, if you think Elden Ring should have an easy mode or a settings mode to adjust difficulty, shut the fuck up. Go play Pokemon, go play Legends Arceus or BDSP or something, or an old game, or do what I've been doing, play Skyrim modded. Just don't try to ruin the fun for other people and try to tell motherfucking the people who designed the game to be as hard as it is and bash the game for being bad in that way. Hey, don't get it twisted. Like I said, I have nothing but positive things to say about the game, despite me only having 70 minutes. I think it's a phenomenal game. I said the whole gameplay and what I saw was a sole reason for me even wanting to try the game in the first place. And also, real quick, the third reason I don't like Souls games because the spiders and the fucking bugs and giant things in this game. It's part of the reason I quit that first, like the very first boss you're supposed to lose to. That motherfucking shit creeped me out. That drone like 8 arms was crawling around with a sword and shield. I was like, what the Anyways, also it came to my attention recently that those hand monsters that I so despised, those grotesque spider-looking motherfuckers, supposedly they made them that way for arachnophobes like me. Listen, all right, I appreciate the effort, but it just wasn't enough, all right? If you're gonna have hands that are crawling up the walls and making their fingers like fangs and digging, just talking about it making me, I hate them. In case anyone cared, I quit Skyrim because of spiders for years until I got on PC with mods to remove the spiders. I don't play with that shit. If there's one thing I could take away from it, one thing I can say in this video that should be changed, it's that we don't need spiders in every game. I don't give a fuck. You're losing money. If Elden Ring was a little bit easier, I would have spent money if they took out the spiders. But that's a conversation for a different video. So yeah, gamers, if you're like me and you're bad at Souls games, don't just take the L and stop playing Souls games. Don't touch them if you know you can't handle them. Don't try to ruin the fun or change the whole game formula because we're ass. Just admit it, move on, take your L. Might I add here, I do have a level of respect, just a little bit of respect for people who do play Souls games. I don't get how y'all do it, but if you're able to beat those bosses, those hard-ass motherfucking bosses that would destroy my controller and everything, got a little bit of respect for you. Yeah, if y'all made it to this point in the video, y'all absolute legends. Hope y'all enjoyed me just responding to these dumbass supposed fans complaining about the difficulty in Souls games, Elden Ring, and talking about my experience. My experience playing 70 minutes at Elden Ring and refunding it, despite giving it to the hype. Anyways, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.